Welcome back, everybody. I'm Michael Foley, and in this video, I'm going to teach you how to do the basic mount from side control in Brazilian Jiu Jitsu. So basic side control is this. I've got my center mass on his center mass, and I'm pinning him to the floor right here. So the situation for me is good because I've got my weight on top, but it's bad for him because he's getting pinned to the mat. So he's going to try to make that better by creating frames. So instead of his torso carrying my weight, he's going to put his forearm right here across my hip, and this hand right here can be in front of my neck, or he can hide it to this side where I can't put him in a shoulder lock. But what he's going to want to try to do is he's going to want to arch towards me, get his knee to the inside, make some space, and go all the way through and get back to guard position. And that's what I want to prevent. So what I need to be ready for is the pressure right here on my hip from his forearm. So as he starts to upa towards me, I'm going to shift my hips towards his head, and this hand right here is going to grab his elbow, and as he's pushing, I'm going to pull his arm out. When I pull his arm out, I'm going to take the space away by bringing my knee back to his head nice and tight. And I'm going to keep that position really tight so he can't get his elbow back inside. Now this hand right here has to clear this arm. So I want my weight tight to his head. I'm going to reach underneath his elbow, get my hand to the floor, then I'm going to start walking my hand up this way, peeling his elbow away from his body. So now when I do the next part, he's not going to be able to block it. I'm going to take my right knee, keep it low, put it right here on his abdomen, and as he starts to move around, as he starts to fight this position, I'm going to slice my knee across, get it to the floor, take the mat, and I get mount. Okay, let's look at it from this angle. So from here, I'm trying to stay nice and tight, but he's doing a good job keeping his hands to the inside, and when he upas towards me, I'm going to shift my hips, grab his elbow, and pull this elbow out. Now from here, I keep this nice and tight. You can put a little pressure on the arm here, get my knee back tight to his head, and put pressure right here to keep his arm from getting back to the inside. You can also go underneath the head right here, nice and tight. This hand is going to swim through the elbow here, get it to the floor, walk this up, and then I'm going to shift my weight, put my knee across his hip, and I can chill out in this position for a second, but ultimately what I want to do is get my knee to the floor, kick out, and go to mount. So this is why this part right here is important. If I swim to the inside and I don't walk my hand up here, clearing his elbow, when I go to slide my knee across, he's able to block that with his hand, and we end up in this little back and forth where he's constantly getting me back in this position. But if I walk this hand up and I put all of my weight close to his head, now when I slide my knee into position, if he tries to block it with his hand, he's not going to be able to do it. Thanks again for watching. If you haven't already, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. I'm Michael Foley, and I'll see you on the mats.